Fortnite Season 2 has so many Easter eggs, no one's realized. You wouldn't believe how many you've missed. From the superheroes in Chapter 1 Easter egg that shows they might be returning to Pokemon, here are 10 Fortnite Season 2 Easter eggs you didn't know. Real quick, Top 5 Gaming is doing a 3 million subscriber giveaway. We're really close, and so every day we'll be giving out free battle passes and skins to our subscribers. Make sure you comment your Epic username and double check you're subscribed. It's insane how many V-Bucks we have. Let's jump into number 10. Those of you Vault Hunters who are fans of the Borderlands franchise may have noticed the new Tia and Tina outfit in Fortnite's latest season is a not-so-subtle reference to Tiny Tina, the unstable 13-year-old explosives expert from Borderlands. While the character design may not be a one-to-one replica of the Bunker Master herself, it's an obvious nod to the series. This reference is way more clear when you learn that Tia and Tina outfit comes with its own unique emote aptly named Boom, which gives a pretty cool cell shading effect to the character. If you don't know it's the art style of the Borderlands games have, you probably remember it from the crossover. It's a really sweet item, especially considering that's available in the Battle Pass, but one question remains. I have a weird feeling this might be a leftover from the Fortnite Borderlands crossover in Season 10, so you can't fool us, Epic. Number 9. Alright, so we all know that Agent Mew Souls is going to be one of the most iconic skins of the new season. I mean, come on, it's a shirtless buff guy with a cat's head. Or is it just a shirtless buff cat? Who knows? But did you know that we were actually introduced to the skin all the way back in 2018, over a year ago? Players who completed the We 2 challenges in Fortnite Season 7 were awarded with a loading screen which showcased Link's inner lab at Frosty Flights. On one of the monitors, you could actually spot a cartoonish drawing of an impressively buff cat. Sound familiar? Fast forward to present day, and we're at Season 2, where it was revealed that an artist by the name of Rex Stylus was actually the creator of Agent Mew Souls' design. In the original concept, he was previously known as Buff Cat, but Rex unfortunately didn't share exactly when Epic approached him to make a skin, so we'll probably never know any more details as the art is now officially Fortnite's property. Number 8. Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 introduced some interesting new gliders to spice up the Battle Pass drop into the new and improved map. Whether we're talking about the Bombs Away glider that players could literally ride into the map, which thank you Epic, that's sick, or the furry little creatures that the Ollie glider is based on, there's some pretty good variety this time around. Well, if you're a fan of Pokemon, you may recognize this guy, as it seems to be heavily inspired by Pyukumuku, who is a sea cucumber water type Pokemon. Ooh, I hope I pronounced that right, if not please roast in comments. I'm not sure if Epic intended for this to be such an obvious inspiration for the glider, but I can't lie, a Fortnite Pokemon crossover would be awesome. Like imagine being able to throw Pokemon at your enemies in an LTM or something. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Number 7. Remember when everybody thought that the Chapter 2 would be a fresh start for the Fortnite storyline? Well, Epic seems to disagree if we're to take these tree carvings seriously. In the Chapter 2 Season 2 intro cinematic, the Bush Ranger skin can be seen standing in front of a tree, but when he moves away, tons of symbolism is found when the carvings in the tree are revealed. It's here that we see the references to the Seven, the Bright Bomber and Drift relationship, and more. If you aren't familiar with the Seven, we don't blame you, it's actually a pretty complicated story, but the best part is that we don't even know who all of the Seven are. As of right now, we only know of 3, the Visitor, the Scientist, and the Paradigm. Maybe Chaos Agent as well? Regardless, the biggest question raised from this discovery is whether or not Epic will continue the story that we experienced in Chapter 1. The last we saw of the Visitor was when the Seven vanished into rifts during the Season 10 finale event. Since then, we haven't exactly heard much from the Visitor or any of the other members of the Seven. We're really not sure what's going to happen with that. Number 6. It's no secret that the designers at Epic Games are fans of Easter eggs. More often than not, these small details can bring the world to life way more than having to go in and make changes to the gameplay or overall design. Plus, I love to find them, so hey. If you've been around since as early as Season 3 of Fortnite, you may remember the extremely rare Easter egg in which a garden gnome could appear in the bricks of a wall you place down. Since then, Epic has built upon this inside joke by including a ton of gnome references in different parts of the game. Like, really? Gnomes? If you explore the new prison location in the northwest corner of Weeping Woods, you'll eventually come across a cell holding the notorious gnome himself. Getting straight to business, it's not clear what he did to get locked up, but we do know that the sinister teddy bears are responsible for capturing the poor gnome, as they can be found having a meeting at a nearby table. Teddy bears, man, teddy bears. Number 5. While in Fortnite you could sneak around and flank someone just being sneaky, you're always watching your back, and stealth isn't exactly one of the best tactics in the game. Like bro, just crank 90s, man. Okay, seriously though, most pro players would recommend just going after your enemies and getting the jump on them, rather than trying to sneak your way into the final circle. But that didn't stop the ever-popular bush campers back in the day. Sadly for them, this isn't that great of a strategy anymore, as the vast majority of players tend to keep an eye out for moving bushes when looking for the next opponent. Plus, are bushes still even in the game? I swear, I never find them anymore. Anywho, Epic saw the need for a stealth mechanic in Fortnite and took a page out of Metal Gear Solid's book. New in Chapter 2 Season 2, players could hide within boxes and jump out at any given moment to surprise their victims. This is a 100% direct reference to the old cardboard box trick that Solid Snake uses in a few of the Metal Gear Solid games. Just remember that cardboard isn't exactly bulletproof, so be quiet when you're walking. Number 4. Fortnite Season 2 features an all-new interactive lobby which you could explore to find various menus such as the challenges, Deadpool's hideout, and more. This is the perfect place for Epic to hide Easter eggs throughout the season, and it seems they've done exactly that. If you look closely at the challenges board that has a large printout of the map, you'll also see a few pictures of different weapons pinned to it, including the legendary pump shotgun, guided missile launcher, machine pistol, and more. While weapons such as the bolt-action sniper rifle were vaulted when the season released, others such as the guided missile launcher could be spotted in here, meaning this might be Epic's sneaky way of telling us it's coming back to the game after quite a long time. I mean, being real, the guided missile launcher was a ton of fun for rocket riding friends, but I'm not exactly sure I want to deal with the thing when I'm actually trying to win. Plus, the pro players would freak out. I'd say keep it casual, not arena, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Number 3. Every so often, typically within the launch of a new season or a festive holiday, Epic will update the Creative Hub to feature a fan-made lobby. With the launch of the new season, a Mardi Gras themed hub has been added to the game, but there's actually a lot more to it than meets the eye. If you explore the area long enough, you'll come across different doors and hidden portals which lead to buttons that activate fireworks and light shows. There's even characters with lines of dialogue next to them to guide you along the way. Might not be an official Easter egg from Epic themselves, but it's a seriously impressive accomplishment from the creator of the featured hub, so shout out to you, guy. Number 2. In Fortnite Season 4, we watched the conflict between Carbide and Omega unfold and ultimately lead up to the first in-game season finale, the rocket launch. Throughout the season, it was revealed that the heroes and villains conflict was actually for a movie which is being filmed on the Chapter 1 island. When Gotham City was added to the map in Season 10, in the Fortnite Batman event, you could also see Chaos Agent and the Final Reckoning members on film posters near the theater, so maybe their whole story arc was actually a part of a so-called film universe. In other words, they were just movies in the other universe. But what exactly are they in the new universe? Now that Chapter 2 Season 2 is here, players have discovered a room which actually has the Venturion outfit in a case. Remember when Chapter 2 first began and we knew that we were seemingly in an all-new universe? Well, if we're seeing old outfits being kept on display, then surely we're not where we think we are. Does this house belong to the owner of the Venturion outfit? I think this could be a little Easter egg hinting at an upcoming return for the heroes and villains. I mean, think about it, Chaos Agent is actually real in this universe, don't forget that. We're gonna have to wait and see how this one plays out, but if it happens, you heard it here first. Spawn Island rarely gets any love from Epic as you're only there for 10 seconds and it's to make you wait until the battle bus is ready to go. Finally, we get a mini Easter egg that really blends well with this season's spy theme, a secret underground bunker you probably didn't know. If you come to this exact location, you can find the vents you're used to seeing at places like the agency. If you open the door, you could find this mysterious room. Maybe there's more to find than we know right now. Number 1. If you've never seen Titanic, you might never get this Easter egg, but it was one of the biggest movies of all time. If you have, you'll easily recognize this next Easter egg, which takes place at the new yacht location that we got with this season. Head over to the yachting game and make your way to the very top of the ship. Then you'll want to use the T-pose emote. If done right, you should earn a super secret achievement named I'm Flying. This is a reference to a scene in Titanic where Jack and Rose are at the bow of the ship before it sank. It's here during a romantic moment that they get as close to T-posing as it gets and feel the sea breeze as if they're flying over the ocean.
I'm flying!
That's why it's called the I'm Flying achievement. If you find more Easter eggs in Season 2, follow us on Instagram or Twitter at Top5GamingX and let us know. You'll get a shout out if we feature you. Don't forget about the 3 mil subscriber giveaway. 1 button to win money sounds pretty easy to me. This has been Tommy. Keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.